Welcome back to your friendly AI wife. We are going to get straight into these videos. We have been in the land of Instagram. This is the third video of the day, but who's counting, right? Because I'm not counting. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Let's get straight into it. Oh my gosh. What? Oh no. This is a 7.7 magnitude earthquake in Myanmar. Sends shockwaves all the way to Bangkok. Look at that. That's got to be water from one of the infinity pools. You know how you see those really fancy hotels with the infinity pools on top? I've never been in one myself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would be so scared. Oh. Oh no. Nope. No thank you. No thank you. Why is she going to go ruin my song? What's going on here? Shit. Wait, y'all, I need to read this for a second. Controversy over a woman in Punta who destroys a business for not receiving the change she paid for the $50 pineapple drink. How much change are we talking about? Because they probably charged you $37 for that drink. I can only imagine with inflation. But you're upset. You're not happy. You don't destroy everything. Let's keep going. Girl, you're doing too much for a pineapple drink. Doing too much. You're doing the most.
In the heart of Vegas town, where the latest tech comes down, 2 million square feet of innovation, creating quite a sense.
I always have to pause when the music comes on because they'd be trying to get your girl for copyright issues, okay? So, there we go. This looks really cool, though. This is where the world's media gets their first look at groundbreaking tech. I'd love to go to one of these.
Countries far and wide.
That's really cool. Teleprompter glasses. Yeah, that would be phenomenal.
I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take.
Oh, I want one of these spiders. I know you're probably like, are you nuts? I am. Just a little bit. They're just the sweetest. There's this girl who kind of like raises them on a social media platform and then she sells them to people. They're super, super cute. Spiders are just little. They're like, why are you so freaked out by me? Okay. What's going on? I love it. Oh, a European hornet. Oh my gosh. Look at how magnificent. Look at that. Talk about the skin care is on point. Yes. I love it. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah. I'm just like, I'm turning the music off. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. A dragonfly. He's going through taking all types of pictures of different little insects that I am just in love with. Shout out to Phototrix 117, amazing macro photography. Good job, brother. I like it. Oh, where'd we go? Did we jump out of it? We didn't mean to. Let's go back. Let's find it. In the meantime, how are you doing? Gosh, we watched a lot of videos. All these videos that I'm scrolling through are what we watched earlier today. So we're finally getting back down to it. We're almost there. Boom, we're there. Look who brought it back. It was me. I brought it back. Yeah. Breaking off that ankle monitor. Oh, I know 6ix9ine when I see him. 6ix9ine gets his choker loose by your favorite bartenders. And we're all going to go to jail? I don't think so. I'm going to get in trouble for this song. What are we talking about here? So he did all that so he can dance by the pool. Okay, I can dig it. Woo! And he's in the water. He just stays a fool. I don't think I've heard any new songs really from him. This might be a song, but I don't think so. Okay, we're going to keep going. Passenger records Hong Kong taxi driver driving with 6 phones. Gas and electric dirt bikes each have their own... Woo! Sorry. Talk about power, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Look at this freaking thing right here. Someone needs to build a business around this. For whatever reason, rich people in the UK want to make their house look like a horse stall with this product called silk plastic. And supposedly it's super expensive silk spreadable wallpaper. Now, I don't care about that, but I do care about taking that same product and starting a service business based around it in the States or elsewhere, where you could mark up the materials and then charge a hefty service fee to apply this to the interior wall of a house. I guarantee you that's going to be a thing, because home decor trends come and go, and this one's coming. Full business plan here. Someone needs to build a business around this. For whatever reason, rich people...
No. So, an adult worker is raising awareness about a common vulva detail after admitting her appearance left her feeling deformed. Sarah Button first noticed that she had a fatty upper pubic area, also known as a fupa, when she began to enter puberty at 11. Now listen, what she thought was a horrible thing, I'm sure that somebody else thought it was magnificent. But I can understand that she felt insecure about it, because you don't know, right? Especially if your friends don't have the same thing, right? Not realizing that that's just your special trait that a suitor in the future is going to absolutely love you for, girl. Okay? Do not be ashamed of it. Embrace your body. But when you're young, you don't think about that. Oh, so she was a corn star. Reveals the common sexual issue leaving women feeling deformed. It's not deformity, baby. It's a luxury, and we got to realize that we're different. Let's keep it going.
That make you look skinnier, chubbier, or even perfect. And people have had a lot to say about them.
The trend where people are making themselves skinny with a filter is so toxic.
Yeah, and all the comments being like, oh, imagine.
TikTok told RT News that these are not TikTok effects, that users uploaded these effects to CapCut, and CapCut have now taken them down. But CapCut and TikTok have the same parent company, ByteDance. Eating disorder charity Bodywise told us that this is part of a bigger problem.
And it emphasises that physical appearance is king. We really don't need to build a world where this is the default. Then if we think also of the more systemic issues with the platforms, there's no question there are problems with the algorithm and the kind of dark rabbit hole people can fall down sometimes, including harmful eating disorder content.
TikTok also told us that it's reviewing the videos uploaded that use this effect and is making them ineligible for recommendation and blocking them from
It's really
teen
stressful
accounts.
on our baby girls.
It also told us that any videos that breach its community guidelines, for example, that feature bullying or harassment, will be removed. You might have seen...
Good on them.
A Norwegian man has filed a complaint against an AI platform after it falsely accused him of killing his children. Arve Holman used ChatGPT to search details on himself, asking who is Arve Holman, and the response shocked him. According to the program, Holman gained attention due to a tragic event when his 2 young sons were found dead in a pond near their home. It went on to say he was convicted of murder and attempted murder and sentenced to 21 years in prison. None of that is true. His sons are alive and these crimes simply did not happen. Experts say it's a case of a hallucination where AI just makes something up and presents it as fact. The data privacy group None of Your Business has filed a complaint on Holman's behalf, accusing ChatGPT of defamation and breaching rules around the accuracy of personal data. ChatGPT carries a disclaimer that says it can make mistakes and encourages users to check important information. But the complaint says that is not enough and the spread of false information can be dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I'm at the zoo. Look at.
Before we go on to this next video, let's just back up and think about that for a second. So he is using ChatGPT, which I use often. I use ChatGPT, I use Perplexity, I use Gemini, I use just about all of those things. And to go in and do a little search for yourself and then to have the results be pulled up with your name, something very similar to your children, but that you had unalived them, that would be very troublesome, very mind-boggling, almost like a mind F, okay? And then that is more than defamation of character. What if somebody else were to look that up and didn't even know this guy? I mean, it's just, it can run to so many different scenarios. And it's just kind of scary how they say this hallucination. Okay, so what's to prevent it from not doing that? What type of fail safes have they put in to prevent that from happening in the future? That seems like a very slippery slope. And what if somebody would have used that search engine, whatever it was at that time, or a different one in the future, and that was pulled up? Let's say that could have prevented him from getting a job. Yeah, you think? Could have prevented him from getting a new home, right? Anything, because when they pull it up, they see this really horrible, dark story that never existed. And he's like, I just did a quick, I mean, you do Google searches. This is completely different. He's like, I just did a search of myself and just realized that I'm completely portrayed in a different light out into the world. That is very alarming, troublesome. It's because we're all moving into the world of using technology more, and to know that it can get the lines so blurred like that. Oh, and the story was too close. The same amount of sons he already had. Like, that's too much. That's too much.
Look at my mans, bro. Whoa. And this the gate, y'all.
Oh, no, baby.
Him from come over here and setting shit off. He right there. And he could set it off.
He said, I
if he
got
wanted
you,
to set
baby.
it off
Don't
right
you
now.
even play with me. Okay.
He can really set it off.
I will be over there in 2 seconds. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
You coming with me, boy. Alright, boy.
I just said I like spiders, but what are we doing here? Oh, he's taking the... Oh, no! You're messed up. That's messed up. I like spiders and I like bees. Or is that a horsefly? That's a horsefly. I'm like, I've heard of these things. Oh, my gosh. Get to work, sir. Get to work. Holy snuffleupagus. And I'm done. All on a good day's work.
This person asks, how do you type 28 letters with only 10 buttons? And the answer is that I don't. Believe it or not, this device may look like it only has 10 buttons. It actually has 90. This is a full keyboard. And the question that I'm actually going to answer in this video is, what's the difference in one-dimensional switches versus three-dimensional switches? So if you look at a one-dimensional switch, like you find on a normal keyboard, it goes up or down. A three-dimensional switch can do this too. However, it can also, if you listen closely, you can even hear the contacts. You can move it in a lot of different directions. So the layout of this device, you can imagine putting your fingers inside of these rings like this.
This is really cool.
Typing this way has a lot of different benefits. Not only am I reducing finger travel, not only is it more comfortable, but three-dimensional switches mean I can access a full keyboard without my fingers ever breaking contact from the device.
I want to learn.
I can also type in both character entry and quoted text entry, which is what allows me to type faster than physically possible on any other keyboard. Thank you so much for the question.
That is really cool. And I want to learn how to do that because I love keyboards. When I was a little girl, I was quite the nerd at wanting to type. I wanted to be able to type extremely fast because in my mind, I saw that as what a businesswoman would do. Oh, you could type. You're just like, you're top tier, right? Nobody could stop you because your typing abilities are just phenomenal. They're out of this world. And I would practice typing when I was a little girl on the old school typewriters. And then I would start typing conversations that people were having on TV so that I could speed up. And then I remember my friend, she used to type really fast. And then I'd be envious of her. And like, I also want to type. And at my prime, I'm like at like 70 to 80 words per minute without errors. When I'm in like an administrative role or back in my corporate world, I still type fast, but I don't have to type as much as I do. But that would totally be like a game changer because you don't move your hands. I think ergonomically it would be much better too. And I would just be curious to how it works. It's like a new technology for typing. I would love that. I have a client who uses a keyboard that has all sorts of shortcuts on it. It's not like that, but it's similar in the way that it's shortcut keys. And I'm just always like, oh, what's that? I love new technology. Kind of like a nerd when it comes to that, even though I don't understand it all right away as fast as my husband does, but I still love it. I'm like, what's new? What can I look into? Well, you guys, those were good videos. I mean, we got into it. I am going to end it there. So I will see you next time. Make sure that if you're new here, subscribe. We have fun. I appreciate all of you. Until next time, peace out.
Enough lanes for you to trip a couple times and still be in the game. I'm guilty in the lane. I should have been carpooling. I am a crew. Y'all shoot. I be